It is the 25th of February 2018. Um, what I'm going to show you on this last little deal here, until a little bit later on in the week, I'll have some more stuff up for you. But what this video here is about is something that I've been catching a lot, and I see similar shapes and I see similar entities, but there's one in particular that keeps on coming by. The first time I'd caught them, I'd kept on catching the black orbs, but a little bit better and a little bit closer, because I realized they were taking shape of like buzzards or vultures, the black ones that, scavengers that fly. They'll circle around way up in the sky where the sun's in your eyes, where it's hard to see them. They'll circle around until they find something dead and go eat it. Well, that's what these things are mimicking. And they're so good at it that they can be right next to you. And if you're not paying attention, you'll never know. And if somebody's sleeping, man, these things are probably so close to them. And I never realized it until mostly this the first video I'll show you with the wasp guy in there. He goes after one of these black orbs, but I'll show you some close-ups of the black orb. He looks more like what people call the Mothman. And I'll even slip a real picture of the Mothman in there for you. How about that? Anyways, these Mothmen have been seen in the past and have been documented. They're really they love to torment humans, and I think they really are like kind of like a soul keeper, or where there's a lot of negativity. I think these things are like the jailers of the negative areas, so to speak, because I tend to find them a lot. Like, I'm still working on flood homes from Hurricane Harvey, and the real ravaged areas, and there's like we're so far ahead of the game. Like, I'm doing turnkey, and some of these houses are still with all their stuff on the front yard, all the trash on the front yard, and not even a contractor or a carpenter in sight even getting near the home to repair it. In these neighborhoods is where I'm finding a lot of these black entities, and I was finding them a lot around where I used to stay, which is it's not the better part of the neighborhood, and a lot of things go on in that area, even for a small community, backwoods community basically. But yeah, I see these things in where you'd expect to see negativity, more or less. I've seen them even around me at times. But this wasp entity, I'm not sure if it's some kind of like watcher, or if it's some type of protector of the dimensions. Kind of like, I think it's Michael the Archangel or something like that. He's got the four-sided sword. That basically means he's like the protector of the dimensions. That's why he keeps us from seeing the spiritual realm. And I'm wondering maybe if there's a possibility that this wasp entity could be something like that. I'm not 100% sure so I'm just presenting what I keep on catching. So I got some more pictures and some more sun videos and some more of a better explanation about, okay, they're talking about a giant ship being up there cloaking or covering up our sky, and that's why we can't see it. Well, I'm starting to understand that this sun simulator ship thing up here that has greatly altered our sky and sun. I'm beginning to understand what it is and start to see what it is. Um, Poly- Apollyon, the destroyer. Um, that's what I'm beginning to understand it to be, is a organic machine, basically, that devours and controls this world. I don't know. Um, I had a vision. I don't have those too often of it. And then some of the images and pictures I've seen of what they call Apollyon, which is basically like the devil or Lucifer or whatever you want to call him. But I think that's what this giant, massive device is. I think some of it's spiritual and some of it's mechanical. So I think this is where this is all tying in together. But I'll have some more information, maybe some facts for you, better than just observation and my gut instinct. But that's what I got for you. Take care. I wanted to add one more thing. On the wasp entity clip, where I'll show it to you slow motion in regular time. When I show it to you in slow motion, look, before you see it, you can see him coming way far in the background. At the very bottom of the screen, you'll see a little black dot coming and flying through the clouds, and then he loops around out of camera and comes back in, and that's when you see him as the wasp. And I posted a video yesterday with this entity in it, and you'll see him pass by at the bottom of the screen, and then a truck will drive by, and then in the background, in the clouds, there's a silver and black changing orb that once the truck drives by, I think a second time maybe, I can't remember, but a truck drives by and it starts to morph into a plane. If I get a chance, I'll stick it in here. Y'all take care.
I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can't see, inside my shell I wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and clear the